So Wes, there's a reason why we do the interviews right after your talk, because we want to capture your energy, we want to capture how you feel. So how was your experience on the TEDx red carpet today?
It was incredible. It was so fun to kind of come to the moment that I've been thinking about and talking about and planning for the last several months. The crowd was engaged. They've been sitting through several other incredible talks. They were right there with me. They were following the topic. They were responding, which was incredible. So yeah, man, I really enjoyed it. It was a ton of fun. I've done other speaking events, nothing quite like the red carpet of the TED stage, and it's something I'll never forget.
Yeah, I love that. What is it? I hear this a lot because I've done maybe 50 some TEDx interviews. What is it about the red dot, the TEDx stage, that makes it on that heightened level? Can you speak to that?
The thing about the TEDx stage is that you're a representative of TED, right? Of the TED event. And so many of us have watched so many. I think TED was probably the first thing that was ever binge watched before Netflix, because we love the content that's come out. Some incredible thinkers, some movements have come out of that TED stage. So to stand in that red dot, the red carpet circle, is a great responsibility. It's a great opportunity to share something of value with the world, to share, as the tagline says, an idea worth spreading. So it's something that you bear responsibility now that you fall under the same banner of some of my favorite conversations and favorite ideas over the last 15, 20 years.
It's really good. I love that. And before you mentioned, or before we start talking about experience on stage
Sure.
and that type of thing, what makes TEDx a little bit different, you mentioned that you could sort of see the connection in the room about your talk, because you have a really awesome topic that I think a lot of people in this room can connect with. It reminds me of all the Simon Sinek type of talks. And I was reading through all your blog over the last couple of days, and I know it's very millennial driven, leadership driven, believe in the cause, the place that you work. And could you feel almost like you could see the energy, you see the heads nodding, could you kind of feel that the audience was on board with your talk?
Yeah, I could feel that the audience was on board. When I knew the topic of the event and when I knew what I wanted to say, I wanted to frame it in a way that would hit people where they were. People watch it, or people are live in the room, people watch it online later. And I thought about, what are those things that we all experience that we can talk about, because we're all coming to share this thing, right? This idea that I've watched unfold over the last year or so, even more than before that. How can that help other people? So when you think of it that way and try to say, how can I bring value to somebody where they are, then I think that's how you create resonance, is because you're hitting people right in a season that they're in, and you're helping them process, okay, what do I do next? How do I, we talk about adulting, how do I master this thing called adulthood and really thrive through the remainder of my career?
I love that. That's good. Yeah, I like that. I was sitting in the back towards the end of your talk, and I would look around whenever you make a couple of points at the conclusion. You can see it. People know. Mm-hmm. Especially, I'm 30, so kind of the gap is there.
Sure.
And I've been watching, from the TEDx Puget Sound, the Simon Sinek is like the guy that he is now. So I think people they're getting it. So I can see the heads nod. And Wes, here's my final question, maybe my favorite one. You write for Forbes. You do a lot of talks. I can tell just you being on stage. You've been around, but this is your first TEDx talk. So now, congrats to you. But you joined the prestigious TEDx Speaker Alone group. So congratulations. So with that being said, Wes, what words of wisdom, what pieces of advice would you give now to future TEDxWilmington speakers?
The first thing I would do is, when you're creating your topic, think of this question: how can I bring value to people? When you frame your idea in that way, then it's going to resonate with people. You have an opportunity to serve people for 12, 15, 18 minutes, whatever you have. So how can you steward that and take care of that responsibility and think, okay, how can I bring something of value to people that will help them in their life? The second thing I would say is trust the guidance of the TEDxWilmington tribe. They've done this a ton. They worked with a lot of people just like me and the other speakers, and they know how to help you navigate the unknown territory, the uncharted territory of a TEDx talk. So it's really two things. Ask these questions. What can I bring of value to the people, and who do I trust, or who you trust as the TEDxWilmington team? And let them help you navigate this journey, and I promise you'll come out on the other side better for it.
Ajit is going to love that.